The buffalo army is long overdue. The pride killed a buffalo, and they've been eating on the spot for a long time. But even so, I saw my comrades being slaughtered. The angry bull led the charge. The two families deeply rooted in the Sioux will have another fierce battle. Buffalo tentacles are retro, and the vertebrae are particularly sharp. Destructive Oolong community adult bulls are grumpy. But more bulls summoned their courage and stepped forward. The powerful aura allowed the subadult male lions to withdraw from the battle first. Only by being there can you experience the oppression brought by the buffalo family. The roar continued. Conflict can happen at any time. Such a huge lineup. Even lions are full of fear. There are still several lions at the scene that have not been evacuated. The buffalo army is pressing. When they surrounded the corpses, soon only the lioness leader was left to face the iron wall of the herd's antennae alone. As the most experienced buffalo hunter, the leader of this division is the core of the team, but in the face of many buffalo confrontation at zero distance, isolated, the leader of this division was also forced to withdraw from the battle, just to inspire the family's momentum. He also had to exert his composure and take the lead in confronting the cattle. This conflict doesn't really make sense, because the pride is only concerned with eating at the moment. There was no desire to kill. The buffalo captured at the same time has died. The rescue of the cattle was in vain, but the memory of hatred engraved in my bones is deep. Two species are mapped around the body. Fierce conflicts erupt from time to time. For buffaloes, body size and size dominate. As long as they are united, there is no opportunity for lions to run, especially when the buffalo comes to the back of the pride. All the members of the pride were in disarray. Yeah, right there you go. The beginning of the conflict. The herd is vigorous. The lions can only avoid their death. Adult bulls circle the carcass to inspect the scene. The companion has lost all signs of life. Fight or retreat. Both families face a choice at the same time. The herd that has the upper hand is determined, but the lions, who are temporarily at a disadvantage, are equally persistent. The battle between these two species is not just about explosiveness. Each conflict takes a long time. Each other's patience has been tested, relying on a convoy of trees and humans. At this point, the leader is leading the team to confront the cattle. It seemed impossible for them to accept defeat by the herd. The conflict continues. There will always be buffaloes eager to try. At this moment, the core of the team is particularly important. Looking at the uniform posture of the buffalo family, the lioness leader must show her attitude. He was at the forefront again. The size of the subadult male lions has far surpassed the magnetic lion leader, but in the face of fierce confrontation, in addition to lack of experience, they are not brave enough. The standoff has passed for a long time. The spirit of the true legions has also experienced the wear of time. The invisible form has gradually reversed, because many of the buffaloes in the room are hesitant. Finally, at this point, the leader led the team to tentatively approach the fool. There was no major conflict. They also saw through the cowardice of the herd. Although some buffaloes are still reluctant to give up, but they no longer represent the will of the entire herd. Sure enough, with the blessing of the lioness leader, the subadult male lion boldly came to the side of the prey. The buffalo charge became a bluff. This is not only a way for the buffalo to protect itself, the herd also began to deliberately avoid its edge and attack the weakest link of the lion herd. The backbone of the pride forms a defensive line. The bravery of the buffalo army's sprint is gone. And then, since the cattle didn't react too hastily, the subadult male inspires the other members of the pride. More lions began to come forward unscrupulously, ultimately without relying on encouragement, just the passing of time. Chi-Kun is completely turned around in the confrontation with the cattle. Because of the role playing as a captive, all the buffaloes seem to have become accustomed to the performance of Jaina. They simply can't completely overcome their visceral fear of predators.